Have you ever hailed a ride with a tap on your phone, ordered late-night food with a few clicks? Chances are you've experienced the transformative power of Uber. What started as a simple question, what if getting a ride was as easy as pressing a button, has evolved into a global phenomenon, reshaping transportation, technology, and the very fabric of our cities. Uber's story is one of audacious vision, relentless innovation, and the unwavering belief in the power of technology to solve everyday problems. But Uber's journey is far from a smooth ride, intertwined with challenges, controversies, and the constant need to adapt and evolve. Uber's impact extends far beyond the convenience of on-demand rides. It has sparked a fundamental shift in how we think about transportation, accessibility, and the very nature of work in the digital age. From the bustling streets of San Francisco to the vibrant metropolises of Asia and beyond, Uber has woven itself into the urban landscape. It has empowered millions of drivers, offering flexible earning opportunities and challenging traditional taxi monopolies. But this rapid ascent has not been without its bumps, facing scrutiny over its business practices, workplace culture, and the impact of its technology on cities and communities. In this exploration of Uber's extraordinary journey, we'll delve into the company's humble beginnings, tracing its roots back to a rainy night in Paris. We'll uncover the technological innovations that fueled its meteoric rise, from GPS-enabled ride-hailing to the power of mobile payments. We'll navigate the complexities of Uber's global expansion, examining its strategies for entering new markets, and the challenges of navigating diverse cultural and regulatory landscapes. Join us as we embark on a captivating journey through the evolution of Uber, a company that has forever changed the way the world moves. The year was 2008. Paris, the city of lights, shimmered on a cold December evening. Travis Kalanick and Garrett Camp, two young entrepreneurs attending the LeWeb Tech Conference, found themselves facing a common Parisian predicament, hailing a cab on a rainy night. As they watched countless taxis speed past, their frustration grew. Little did they know that this shared experience would plant the seed for a revolutionary idea. They envisioned a seamless, technology-driven solution that would empower both riders and drivers. Imagine, they mused, a world where requesting a ride was as simple as tapping a button on your phone. Fueled by their Parisian experience, Kalanick and Camp returned to San Francisco, determined to turn their vision into reality. Their initial concept, dubbed UberCab, aimed to provide on-demand access to luxury black car services. By connecting affluent riders with professional drivers through a sleek and user-friendly app, they sought to elevate the traditional car service experience. In 2010, after months of development, UberCab launched in San Francisco, promising a level of convenience and efficiency never before seen in the transportation industry. UberCab's arrival coincided with a period of explosive growth in the mobile app market. Investors, recognizing the disruptive potential of UberCab's business model, poured funding into the fledgling company. This influx of capital enabled UberCab to rapidly scale its operations, expanding their fleet of drivers and enhancing the app's functionality. They honed their marketing strategies to attract both riders and drivers to the platform. The early days of UberCab were marked by both excitement and uncertainty. As the company navigated the complexities of launching a new service in a tightly regulated industry, they faced skepticism from traditional taxi companies and resistance from city officials. Undeterred, Kalanick and Camp remained steadfast in their belief that technology could revolutionize transportation. Despite the challenges, UberCab's user-friendly app, reliable service, and transparent pricing quickly gained traction among San Francisco residents. The power of GPS mapping a new era of transportation. At the heart of Uber's revolutionary business model lay a powerful, yet often overlooked technology: GPS. Global Positioning System, once a tool reserved for military and navigational purposes, became the invisible thread connecting riders and drivers in the Uber ecosystem. With a few taps, you pinpoint your pickup spot, and the nearest driver is alerted, guided by GPS to your exact location. Uber brought precision and efficiency to the forefront, transforming the way people navigated their cities. Mobile payments, seamless transactions at your fingertips. Uber's innovation extended beyond GPS navigation. By integrating mobile payment systems directly into their app, they created an experience that was not only convenient, but also secure. Riders could link their Uber accounts to their preferred payment methods, and watch as their rides were automatically charged upon arrival. This innovation streamlined the payment process and enhanced transparency, benefiting both riders and drivers. Surge pricing, balancing supply and demand in real time. One of Uber's most controversial yet impactful innovations was the introduction of surge pricing. This dynamic pricing model, designed to balance supply and demand during peak hours or special events, became a hallmark of the company's approach to market dynamics. Surge pricing incentivizes more drivers to hit the road, ensuring that riders can still find a ride, albeit at a premium price. While it faced criticism, surge pricing played a crucial role in ensuring the reliability of Uber's service. Drivers as partners. Empowering the sharing economy. Unlike traditional taxi companies, Uber embraced the concept of the sharing economy, empowering anyone with a car and a clean driving record to become an Uber partner. This revolutionary approach democratized access to earning opportunities. Individuals could choose their own hours, work as much or as little as they liked, and leverage their existing assets, their vehicles, to generate income. Uber provided the platform, the technology, and the customer base, while drivers retained the flexibility and independence of being their own bosses. This model not only disrupted the traditional taxi industry, but also redefined the relationship between companies and workers. Data-driven insights fueling growth and efficiency. Underlying Uber's success was a relentless focus on data. Every ride, every driver interaction, every surge pricing fluctuation generated a wealth of information that Uber harnessed to optimize its operations. Uber's data scientists could analyze these patterns to anticipate demand, strategically position drivers, and minimize wait times. This data-driven approach permeated every facet of Uber's business, from driver onboarding and training to customer support and marketing campaigns. Uber leveraged data to make informed decisions, refine its strategies, and stay ahead of the competition. From San Francisco to the world, Uber's expansion strategy. Flush with early success in San Francisco, Uber embarked on an ambitious expansion strategy, rapidly scaling its operations to conquer new cities and countries. Their approach was nothing short of audacious, fueled by a potent combination of technological prowess, aggressive marketing, and a deep understanding of the universal desire for efficient and affordable transportation. Uber's expansion playbook often followed a similar pattern, targeting major metropolitan areas with dense populations and a reliance on traditional taxi services. They assembled local teams, often hiring seasoned executives with deep knowledge of the local market and regulatory landscape. This sometimes meant clashing with regulators, facing legal challenges, and navigating cultural differences, but it also allowed Uber to establish a foothold in new markets before competitors could react. While Uber's initial focus on luxury black car services had proven successful, the company's true breakthrough came in 2012 with the launch of UberX. This new service, which allowed everyday drivers to use their personal vehicles to provide rides, democratized access to ride-sharing and propelled Uber into the mainstream. By tapping into a vast pool of non-professional drivers, Uber could offer rides at significantly lower prices than traditional taxis. This opened up a whole new market of price-sensitive riders, from students and young professionals to families and budget-conscious travelers. The launch of UberX sparked a seismic shift in the transportation industry, making getting around town without owning a car a viable option for millions. The convenience, affordability, and user-friendliness of UberX challenged the dominance of taxis and paved the way for a new era of ride-sharing. Uber's global expansion was not without its challenges. Each new city, each new country presented its own unique set of regulations, cultural norms, and competitive landscapes. To succeed, Uber had to be nimble, adapting its business model and strategies to fit the local context. In some cities, Uber faced fierce resistance from entrenched taxi lobbies, leading to protests, legal battles, and regulatory hurdles. Uber learned to embrace these challenges, viewing them as opportunities to innovate and refine their approach. As Uber cemented its position as a global ride-sharing giant, the company embarked on a path of diversification, leveraging its technology, logistics network, and massive user base to explore new markets and services. One of the most successful ventures was Uber Eats, launched in 2014 as a standalone food delivery service. Capitalizing on the existing network of drivers and the growing popularity of online food ordering, Uber Eats quickly gained traction, becoming a major player in the rapidly expanding food delivery market. Uber also experimented with other services including Uberpool, a carpooling option, and Uber Freight, a platform connecting shippers with truck drivers for long-haul freight transportation. Within a decade of its founding, Uber had transformed from a scrappy startup into a global phenomenon revolutionizing urban mobility and leaving an indelible mark on the world. The company's impact extended far beyond the convenience of on-demand rides, influencing everything from city planning and traffic patterns to employment trends and the way people interact with their cities. Uber's rise coincided with a broader shift towards the sharing economy, where technology enabled individuals to leverage their assets and time in new ways. While Uber's journey has been marked by both triumphs and controversies, its impact on urban mobility is undeniable. Uber's meteoric rise and disruptive business model inevitably invited scrutiny, pushback, and outright opposition from established industries and regulatory bodies. The company's rapid expansion often outpaced the ability of governments and policymakers to adapt, leading to legal battles, regulatory hurdles, and a constant game of cat and mouse as Uber navigated the complexities of operating in a highly regulated space. One of the most significant challenges came from the taxi industry, which viewed Uber as a direct threat to their long-held dominance. In cities around the world, Uber faced protests, legal challenges, and even outright bans as it sought to establish a foothold, deploying a multi-pronged strategy to engage with policymakers and modernize outdated regulations. As Uber grew from a scrappy startup into a global behemoth, the company faced growing pains related to its internal culture and leadership. Allegations of a toxic work environment, characterized by aggressive competition, a lack of diversity, and instances of harassment surfaced in the media, tarnishing Uber's reputation and raising questions about its corporate values. The company faced criticism for its bro culture, which some perceived as dismissive of women and minorities. A series of high-profile departures of executives and employees, coupled with public accusations of sexism and discrimination, forced Uber to confront its internal challenges head-on. In response to the mounting pressure, Uber's board of directors took decisive action, ultimately leading to the resignation of co-founder and CEO Travis Kalanick in 2017. Kalanick's departure marked a turning point in Uber's history, signaling a commitment to addressing its cultural problems and charting a new course under new leadership. Just as Uber seemed to be turning the corner on its internal challenges, the world was hit by the unprecedented COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. The pandemic's impact on Uber's core ride-hailing business was swift and severe. Lockdowns and travel restrictions led to a dramatic decline in demand for rides. Uber had to adapt quickly to survive. The company implemented enhanced safety measures for riders and drivers. While the pandemic challenged Uber's ride-hailing operations, it also created opportunities for growth in other areas. Uber Eats experienced a surge in demand as people turned to online platforms to order meals. As Uber matured, it faced pressure to address its environmental footprint. With millions of vehicles on the road, Uber rides contributed to air pollution. Uber pledged to transition its global fleet to electric vehicles by 2040. The company aims to reduce its environmental impact and promote sustainability. Uber recognized the transformative potential of autonomous vehicle technology. Self-driving cars promise to revolutionize transportation. Uber aimed to lead in autonomous driving using its data and network. Uber invested in the Advanced Technologies Group for R&D. Partnering with automakers and tech firms accelerated progress. The path to autonomous driving was complex and challenging. Technical, regulatory, and public concerns slowed progress. A high-profile accident highlighted deployment complexities. Uber's ambitions extended beyond moving people from point A to point B. The company envisioned its technology shaping the urban landscape, connecting people with goods, services, and experiences. Uber Eats expanded to include grocery, alcohol, and convenience store delivery. New services like Uber Connect and Uber Health emerged. Uber aimed to integrate its services into daily urban life, creating a connected urban experience. Uber's journey from a ride-hailing startup to a global transportation and technology giant has been nothing short of remarkable. The company has disrupted industries, redefined urban mobility, and transformed the way we live, work, and move within our cities. However, as Uber looks to the future, it faces a complex and rapidly evolving landscape. The rise of new technologies such as artificial intelligence, blockchain, and the Internet of Things will continue to disrupt the transportation industry, creating both opportunities and challenges for Uber. The company will need to stay ahead of these technological advancements, investing in research and development to remain competitive and relevant. Furthermore, Uber will need to navigate evolving regulatory environments, addressing concerns about labor rights, data privacy, and the impact of its technology on cities and communities. Balancing innovation with social responsibility will be crucial for Uber's long-term success. Uber's journey, from a simple idea born on a rainy Parisian night to a global force reshaping urban mobility, offers a compelling case study in disruption and innovation. The company's meteoric rise underscores the power of technology to upend established industries, challenge conventional thinking, and create entirely new markets. From its earliest days, Uber embraced a move fast and break things ethos, pushing boundaries, challenging regulations, and relentlessly pursuing growth. While this approach sometimes led to controversy and legal battles, it also allowed Uber to establish a foothold in cities around the world, often facing fierce resistance from entrenched taxi industries and skeptical regulators. Uber's willingness to disrupt the status quo extended beyond its technology. The company's business model, with its reliance on independent contractors and dynamic pricing, challenged traditional labor models and sparked debates about the future of work in the gig economy. At the heart of Uber's success lies a deep understanding of user needs and a relentless focus on convenience. The company's app, with its intuitive interface, real-time tracking, and seamless payment integration, transformed the way people hailed rides, making the entire experience faster, more efficient, and more transparent. Uber recognized that user expectations were constantly evolving and demonstrated an ability to adapt and innovate to meet those changing demands. The launch of UberX, for example, made ride-sharing more accessible to a broader demographic, while the expansion into food delivery with Uber Eats tapped into the growing desire for on-demand convenience. This agility and responsiveness to market trends allowed Uber to stay ahead of the curve, constantly iterating on its services, exploring new markets, and expanding its ecosystem to encompass a wider range of transportation and logistics solutions. Uber's impact extends far beyond the realm of transportation. The company's rise has sparked broader conversations about the role of technology in society, the future of work, and the evolving relationship between businesses, consumers, and cities. Uber's success has inspired countless other startups and entrepreneurs to apply similar technology-driven, platform-based models to a wide range of industries, from food delivery and home services to healthcare and logistics. This has led to the emergence of the gig economy, with its promises of flexibility and independence for workers, but also its challenges related to labor rights and social safety nets. Moreover, Uber has forced cities to rethink their transportation infrastructure and regulations, prompting a re-evaluation of outdated taxi laws, a renewed focus on public transit options, and a growing awareness of the need for sustainable transportation solutions to address climate change. Uber faces immense opportunities and challenges in the future. Autonomous vehicles, sustainable transportation, and interconnected urban environments shape mobility's future. Uber's journey is marked by innovation and controversy. Disruptive ideas solve everyday problems. Adapting and innovating are essential. What began as a simple question evolved into a global phenomenon, transforming how we move, work, and live. The future belongs to those who imagine and build a better world.